welcome to this week's video. So I'm just going to start off with something that's probably obvious to you if you're looking at me right now. I got my hair cut. It used to be like down to here and really long. I got like, I'm sure it's like 20 plus centimeters cut off it, and I love it so much. I've been contemplating getting it cut for like easily 6 months, and I finally did it. And I honestly I love it. I wish I'd done it sooner because it's just lifted me up, and yeah, I'm just really excited to have this. Like, I've never had hair like this short before that I even remember. When I was a kid, I always remember having like really like long curly hair, and yeah, so I'm really enjoying having it this length. I just thought I would start off with that little announcement because it's a big change for me, and it's a big change for you guys looking at me by like, oh my god, or you might not have noticed. Either way, you know now. So this week's video, as I'm sure you know by the title, is going to be my skincare routine. I mentioned that I was thinking of doing this in my last week's video, and I just thought that I would do it this week because I am finally happy with my skincare routine. I'm not wearing any makeup today, just to show you what my skin is actually like. I've just got a bit of lipstick on, that's it, because I wanted you guys to be able to see how my skin looks naturally. I have quite sensitive skin. In my T-zone it gets quite oily, but yeah, I'm very sensitive in my skin, so I've gone for a very natural, no chemicals or hardly any chemicals at all skincare routine, because I think that's really important if you have sensitive skin, or even if you just want to back away from using too much chemicals. It's a really good idea to use these brands I'm going to be showing you in this video because they have changed my skin. I will just run you through my skin, what brands I've used, and basically what's got me to the products I'm using today. When I was like 9, 10, I started getting quite bad skin, and I used lots and lots of like supermarket products. Clean and Clear, I think, was one of them I used. All of them, you walk in, I've tried basically a lot of them. They didn't work for me at all. I think they actually worsened my skin because of how much chemicals are in them, and they just weren't working for me. Then it got really bad and I was starting to feel quite down about my skin, and then my mum bought me Proactive, and I used that for a solid 2 years, thought it was the best thing ever. Weaned myself off it, realised my skin had got so just attacked by Proactive and the chemicals that are in it, because your skin starts to get used to it. At first you're like, oh my gosh, this is the best thing ever. My skin's being so clean and looking so fresh, and then you realise that your skin's getting used to it, and then you start getting worse, so you use more Proactive, and then it just spiralling downhill from there. And then I moved on to Clarins Skincare. Thought it was going to be really good because Tanya Burr, the YouTuber, she used it, and she used an exfoliator, and I was like, oh okay, so I might start using their stuff because I just wanted to stop using Proactive basically. And when I went for my like consultation to find out what skincare I should be using, the lady had told me how damaged my skin had actually become from Proactive. It was scarring, it was horrible, it was all dry and nasty. I had eczema. I don't get eczema actually anymore, which is a benefit of these products I use. But I used to get it all around here, and it was because my skin was getting so dehydrated by all these chemicals I was using. Clarins Skincare, getting back to that, didn't work for me. I used the foaming cleanser, I think, at first. Made me break out even more, and I think I had like an allergic reaction to it, and it was partly because my skin had been so dehydrated and so like abused by Proactive. It made Clarins not even work. And then they got me a water cleanser as like compensation for it making me go all horrible. That I've still got over there. I've got like a little bit left of it. I use that sometimes at night if I'm being really lazy and just want to wipe off any gunk on my face, but still didn't really do the job. And I ended up getting to ball season last year skin had a major breakout. I was going through so much stress and ended up buying this little roller thing you can get from Clarins. It was $40 for 2. I remember I was like, oh my gosh, this is the best thing ever. Putting it on my spots, dried them out. Horrible. It had salicylic acid in them, but every time you rolled it on, it was infecting every other area on your face because it's a little ball, and it was like, oh, horrible. And then finally, after that, Mum was like to me, why don't you just use Simple? It's really natural, no chemicals. So I tried it and it's worked. And I've only recently switched to using some other brands as well, because your skin kind of gets used to something after a long time. And I'd been using Simple for about nearly a year, I'd say 10 months. And then about 2 months ago I switched to Skinfood, and now I'm like using a mixture of Simple and Skinfood. So now, after that long explanation, I will tell you what products I am using now. So I'll start off with a cleanser. I'm using this Skinfood Cleans All. The description says, with Manuka honey, kiwi fruit and lime flower extract, sunflower oils and aloe vera, natural base and paraben free, New Zealand made. This is I'll take it out of the box. I actually bought a new one because I knew mine was running out and I didn't want to run out completely and not be able to wash my face. So this is what it looks like. You can get this from supermarkets, Pack and Save, Countdown, Warehouse, online. It's really good for your skin. It's really cleansing. Well, it's a cleanser, so it should be. But when you use it, you can really feel it's not too harsh, but you can really feel after you've used it, your skin is just so soft and nice. Smells really nice, and I think this is around $10. And this lasts me, this is only the second one I've had to buy, and I've been using this now for about 2 months. So it's lasted me a long time and I use it every day. So I love this, very good for your skin, and I just love how it's got no chemicals in it, because after all the chemicals I have used on my skin, definitely need to just use natural products. Then I use a toner. I hadn't been using a toner. And then about a week ago I bought one, because you can tell the difference if you don't use it. I stopped using it when I switched to Skinfood because it's a simple one, because I wanted to see if it actually did make a difference. And do not think that this little one here doesn't do anything for your skin. It does a lot and you just don't even realize it. So I'm using the Simple Kind to Skin Soothing Facial Toner, 100% alcohol free, 2 vitamins, 3 skin loving ingredients and 0 artificial perfume or colour. Simple goodness. It's a UK brand, Simple. It's really good, and I use this after I've cleansed my face and before moisturiser, just with a cotton pad, wipe it off my face. I also use this at night if I haven't worn makeup that day. I will just go over with this on my face at night with a cotton pad, and if I have worn makeup that day, then I'll get onto that later because I'm getting ahead of myself. But yeah, this is around $10 again. Just don't think this one doesn't do anything for your skin. I read in Sprinkle of Glitter, or Louise's book, that what toner actually does for your skin, and it does a lot. It actually takes all the dead skin cells off your face and just gets right deep into those pores that maybe your cleanser misses. So that's my toner I've been using. And then I always go on with a moisturiser because I also get quite dry skin, but thanks to this moisturiser here I haven't been. This is the Simple Kind to Skin Replenishing Rich Moisturiser, 2 vitamins, 3 skin loving ingredients, 0 artificial perfume or colours, works for 12 hours. Works for 12 hours, I agree with. I put this on 2 times a day, once in the morning, once at night, so that is 12 hours. And it really soaks into your skin. I do have to go during the day with a oil blotter and just wipe off the oil off my face, but it's not too much oil that's coming off, and I don't think this is too rich for my skin. I think that's just right. This is around, I think $12. It's a little bit more than the cleanser or the toner, but it's well worth it. So I'm using that. And now I'll go on to like speciality products, because that's the 3 steps I do in my skincare: cleanse, tone, and you moisturize. So if you're going to use 3 things, definitely go through those 3 steps. Now, as I said, if I am wearing makeup that day and I want to take it off, I will either opt for my Skinfood exfoliating scrub with walnut shell, cucumber extract, manuka honey, aloe vera, sweet almond and lime. This is a Skinfood one, looks just like that. And natural base, paraben free, made in New Zealand. It's a really good exfoliator. I think I did mention this in my June favourites. It really gets deep in there. You don't have to use it too harshly, but if you do, it doesn't hurt your skin. You just massage it around in a circle motion and it gets all the gunk off your face. With my mascara, it does get it off, but you can still tell there's a little bit on there. So then I go off with my toner after that and it gets it all off as well. So I go off with that, or if I'm going to treat my skin, which I do about twice a week, then I will use a Lush Fresh face mask, and this is a cupcake one. It says chocolate heaven for oily and teenage skin, which my skin definitely is. I think what they mean by that is prone to breakouts, quite a lot of stress, you know, can build up in your skin. Helps absorb excess oil and calm breakouts. This really does that. First time I used it, it did bring me out in spots, especially on my forehead. They're gone now, and that was only 2 weeks ago, and they went within a week, and I used it twice that week. It says cocoa butter, linseed and cocoa powder, soften and balancing peppermint, spearmint and sandalwood oils, keep in the fridge. This is $15 for 60 grams. It's well worth it because it lasts you a really long time. I've had four or five uses out of this already, and I say I've got double that to go basically. And then even after this, you definitely need to use a moisturizer, so I'd use these two together. For my eye area, I'm not so happy with this part of my skincare, but I think it's definitely important to use an eye cream, just because, especially if you're a student and you're very stressed a lot, you don't get much sleep. Although I do get a lot of sleep, my under eyes do get quite black. So I wanted to get an eye cream. I went to the Body Shop. This is the Elderflower Unperfumed Eye Gel, and it's very natural again, and you just pop it on. I try not to not do this every day, but sometimes I do miss it, and to be honest, I can't tell the difference between when I do use it and when I don't, so I am looking for a new eye cream, but I thought I would mention it because it is a step in my skincare and I do recommend using an eye cream. And then the last step in my skincare, I think I was going to mention this anyway, is just for your back, because skincare is not just your face, it's your whole body. So what I do like to use is a skincare exfoliating bar. This is a different one. This is the Mud and Honey Body Bar with natural volcanic mud and manuka honey. It's the same skincare, so it's New Zealand made, paraben free. And they're very cleansing, very exfoliating as well. I've been using a different one, as I said, but that's in my shower, it's nearly gone, so I thought I would get a different one. These are really cheap. These are like $3 or $2.89 from Pack and Save. And my other ones lasted me literally 2.5 months. And I love it. This is the one I just read out. It's just quite simple. It's just like a bar of soap, but I use it all on my back. And it's really helped my back areas because I do get some spots on there, but this has really helped calm them down. So yeah, that is my skincare. I hope you guys have enjoyed me rambling on about what I use on my skin. I just thought it would be quite beneficial because one of the YouTubers I watch, I can't remember who said it, but they said always make videos that you would like to watch yourself. I love watching people's skincare routines, nighttime routines, because I love finding out what skincare products they use to see if I would like them and add them into my routine. So I would love if you guys would comment down below what you've been using on your skin, and I will potentially try them out and see if they help me as well. Thank you guys for watching. If you have enjoyed this, please give this video a big thumbs up and stay tuned if you're subscribed for more videos on my channel. See you next week. Bye!